Good morning, guys. Morning, good morning, good morning. Let's look at what's going on here. I joined Discord Market Wolf. Where will my personalized link to paste into Discord server to gain full access? I watched the YouTube video. If you purchased, it should check your spam folder for the email. I went for a buy. I'm waiting for a buy signal here. It's really the only thing that makes sense to me. It's been consolidating. This is really a range right here. If it breaks above here, you want to go towards that gap that it created and never went back to. Price barely came to play with the gap. It's just in this range. If you look at the 1 hour, it is yet to give any type of pullback. So after pretty much a day of long trend, it's never actually created a lower high, a real structured lower high. So right now at the minimum, I have it pulling to 13,081 to kind of correct itself, and then we have a gap at 13,234. So what I want to see is a buy signal. For it to continue to go down would create too much of a, let's say, imbalance. Even on the 4 hour, there is no pullback. There is no correction. There is no lower high. It went straight down and consolidated for 2 sessions in a row. So, yeah, I want to see a buy signal out of this. I'm not taking the sell. Yes, I said buy. I didn't say buy right now. I said I'm looking for a buy. Let me go grab my cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Odd USD hit TP1 in the Forex chat. The Forex signals have been going crazy. Alright. So you can see here we're bouncing off. David, do you have the updated EA? Do you have everything in the right place? Is algo trading on? Because it should be taking trades. It's been taking trades for everyone. So if it's not taking trades for you, make sure you re-download the indicators and the new EA. The one that I sent, was it yesterday? No, Monday. And make sure they're properly inputted. Follow the YouTube video that I dropped yesterday in the untitled chat, the general chat. Do you have, you send your tokens, do you have a valid subscription? Send me your email and I'll check your subscription. A lot of you guys don't have valid subscriptions. You haven't paid for anything but want access to shit. Oh shit, that's some strong coffee. That's good. Cocaine. Then send me a screenshot of what you're sending. You're probably sending the command wrong. Market's been ranging crazy. It's in a crazy ass range. There's really no volatility here, man. News soon. The news passed. Waiting for that buy signal. I mean, I kind of got in a little early. I'm in profit on mine, but yeah, just gonna. I'm just playing the correction. My FX book. Pero dime. Cool. So if you copied me and you got into a little scalp buy, you're in profit. If you're waiting for the signal, that's perfectly fine too. I got in off the bounce of the VWAP right down here. So this buy signal is going to be valid to me for me to send out to you guys. So I like this buy signal, so we're going to take it. Every day's a scalp type day, but let's look at this, right? We got this big gap, right? We have a long ass trend down. Let's just break down some market structure, right? We got a long trend down. High, low. This can be considered a high. Right here is your high or low. Continue to break and just went down. It has not created a high or low yet. It's then started to range. Right? We started a range here. And with a gap. Right? So there's just a gap in the market that hasn't been fulfilled. And, it wasn't going to happen immediately because of how volatile the move was. But it does need to happen in order to make sense of it. A lower high needs to be created for a continuation, especially since the market has slowed down. So it's either going to continue to range, or if it breaks out to the top side, which is what we're looking for, right? Then we can expect either, at bare minimum, you could utilize like the weekly and I think yeah the weekly VWAP is above at 12,951, right? But you have these levels to target, because even if you guys were to do your fibs, here's the top of your range, here's the bottom of your range, and then that golden pocket and that 50% is right here, right? So you have that pocket and then the equilibrium of that pocket, which is right where that gap is. So we get that, if you get that break up, at max is that pocket, and then you'll be looking for break up, continuation, if it can, for bearish continuation. But I believe if it breaks above this, you're gonna look at bullish continuation. You get what I mean? Does this make sense? That's why I didn't take that earlier sell. So that's all I'm waiting for. I got into some early positions because I believe in this trade, but obviously I want to wait for you guys to get in. That buy signal didn't close, so it's still ranging. It's because it's bouncing off that daily close, so we need to close above this daily close in order for it to make sense. Again, I am not taking this sell signal. Because it's in a range. Let me actually no, I can see the RSI is at 46. I need it above 60, or getting close above 60. It's still choppy. The ADX value still choppy. So the daily VWAP is at 12,950 currently. I'm sorry, the daily is at 12,873. That's where the daily is at. Weekly is at 12,950 and the monthly is at 13,226. So the monthly's up here. So look at that, right? So I think we're going to be going towards that monthly VWAP because of how, right there. Right? So there's a lot of confluences here. We see that throughout London as well. It started to trend upward. So you have this channel, came right up into that daily close, rejected off that daily close, broke the daily VWAP for the first time to the downside, rejected off, your little trend lines here. I have a lot of confluences to support why I'm looking for the upside move. So that's just where I'm at with it. And if this trade plays out, this is the only trade I'll be taking for the rest of the week, because depending on how fast it moves up to the upside, because I do believe it's gonna come up here, and that's almost 300 points. So you have, if you're swinging it, this is TP1, this is your TP2. This is based on 1 hour time frame structure from swing high to swing low. Right? I'm sorry, this is not your, well, it can be your TP, but this is the range. And then you have this area and then the gap. So I'm sitting on my hands until that happens, because I actually want that to play out, and then use the Sigma to continue to keep me in that. monthly low, 11,636. I mean, yeah, that could make sense. You see all these bounces happening here at that daily. So on the update, on the updated version of the Sigma, there's going to be a threshold of the VWAP, where it'll be a multiplier threshold. So it's going to have like a box, and it has to break that whole box connected to the VWAP, just like in the cheat code V2, how we used to have it. So that way it'd be less fake outs. Because right now it's just a moving line. So we're going to add a threshold to it, right? A multiplier, and use it as a stronger filter. So that way it's like a band. It can give better confluences instead of, getting into these kind of fake out moves. So oh Lord, that's some good coffee. That's some crack water for your ass. Do you guys like my cocoon style? Looking real Call of Duty-ish right now. This buy signal closes, take it. Yep, take it. If it closes, if it wicks back down, wait for the candle to close. I would prefer for it to close strong versus closing half. You can see right now that candle is kind of closing a little, it's like battling with itself. I prefer it to be a little stronger than that, but if it closes, it closes. Alright, I'm handling something over here. buy signal. I agree with it. Yep, buy signal. Buy signal is valid, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait till this new E8 comes out. Ooh, that's good coffee. All right. I downloaded if you type in Naruto relaxing music lo-fi, there's a whole bunch of them on YouTube. Yes guys, I am the ultimate nerd. I day trade from home and I watch anime religiously too. It's kind of unhealthy. Anyone go see the new Dragon Ball movie? I listen to lo-fi more so than any other music right now. It's very relaxing. Your daughter has great taste. She knows what's good in life. She knows what's important. That's good. You raised her right. What do I have to do? What do I have to do? NDA. I have to write an NDA. Okay. TP1 is approaching, ladies and gentlemen. I am in some buys, and I am 14 in profit. Okay. 17 in profit now. I just realized what you do is mechanical style type of trading. Yes, man, it's algorithm trading. It's rule based. What do you mean? TP1 has been hit, guys. Alright. You guys want to see my profits? There you go. And then my EA needs to be fixed. My EA got me into some extra trades. Hit TP1 twice. 500 in profit. Nice. There's some type of inconsistency there. So just know, it hit that week. It's right in that weekly VWAP range. So it will probably pull back a little bit. Up to you. I suggest always moving your stop loss to break even, secure your money. All right, the break even feature is working on the EA. It's working. If you guys have the new files that I created, right, in the general chat, and you redid the process like I did in that previous Zoom call, it should be working. I literally just showed with this EA taking trades live right now. Shit's working. Yeah, you probably have to reboot. I'm with my grandma-ish right now. Until everything is done, this is my vibe. Why? Kendall, let me check your shit. Excuse me. You have premium Algo Suite subscription. Okay. It's a little weird. Let me solve that. Kendall, if you're on this call, send your command one more time for me. this call. So I need to make this NDA. I'm also trying to figure out if with the EA, right? If the EA can utilize, because I've seen other EAs do it, if the EA can utilize correlation to confirm signals. So for NASDAQ, if it's in a buy, besides all the filters we have in it, daily VWAP, all the extra shit, right? It has to confirm if Tesla is above 15 points. You know what I mean? Or some shit like that with our watch list correlations. Because that's what I look for, right? Tesla's up 19 and everything else is green. So like filters, if three out of the 6 are green for the morning, you can confirm the buy. The main ones being Tesla, Amazon, and Apple. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. To continue to add confluence to the trading. But I'm up on those EA trades. So obviously the first 3 I got in early down here when I told you guys I got in off the bounce of the VWAP, and then those last 3 at the bottom are the buy signals or the entries from the EA. So the EA is doing its job. Okay. So it's working. If Tesla, Amazon, Apple are above 15 is usually a good sign of bullish momentum. If it's below 15, it's bearish momentum. You know, I look at the correlations, but it's not the end all be all of the strategy. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes one of these can hold up a whole trend. You know what I'm saying? If Tesla's up 40 points and these are like at 0 or 1 or negative, it will still be bullish sometimes. Usually Tesla's the big dog. So I don't even believe in the fact that this thing will go bullish anytime soon. On the 5-minute time frame, it is going to be bullish in terms of how we might scalp it. But overall, again, when you go to the 1 hour or 30-minute and above, you're looking at swing highs to swing lows, right? So this is your swing high. You know what I mean? That is the swing high. No, I'm sorry. This is your swing high of the higher time frame. This is now your swing low of the higher time frame. Has yet to pull back. So there's a lot of confluences showing us that not only is there a gap, but the gap falls directly in the equilibrium, which is that 50% mark of your 0.05 and 6, right? So there's a lot of beautiful confirmations within this trade right here that I'm like, all right, this is a great setup that not only can we scalp it. So you have two ways of doing this, right? For example, what I might do is, because since I got in so early here on this entry, I might leave trades running, right? So, and let the EA take the buy scalps in between. But these 3 trades that I opened on my own right here, I might just keep those running because the setup is too pretty. Guys, I think I just had my biggest day ever. I didn't even peep what happened. I think I just had my biggest day ever. The 48K trade was on a funded account. This is my personal account, and I'm up 30. I didn't even peep. I was too busy trying to explain this shit to y'all. I looked at the number. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, this might be my biggest trade ever. Especially if I hold it. Too bad I won't be able to really enjoy the profits of this trade. Go straight into development costs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm on the road to become the lender, not the borrower. Literally learning from you. Don't make me cry. Do not make me cry. All right? But I appreciate you. Making bags consistently. Yep. So yeah, I don't know if some of you guys were on my Zoom the other night. I dropped some news in terms of what's the direction we're going with MM, and that won't be till another like month or so, 2 months. But I'm excited for really what's going to happen with this company. There's going to be a lot of changes, but good changes. Yep. Thank you so much, Dan. You're making gold. Much love. Thank you so much for being here. So it looks like we were, I mean, it hasn't hit break even yet, but we were literally like 2 points away, or 2 points away, because I went over it, from TP2. I'm still in the trade. Break even's down here. We hit TP1 for 25 points. Also recognize that you're in the beginning of a trade. You're in the beginning of new structure. Okay, so that means that there's a few things that happen here. Let's make this into a teaching moment, because also what I've noticed as well, which is why I told you guys the second update will have a threshold on the VWAP. And what a threshold means is you see the moving average, right? And it's gonna create another layer of a multiplier, right? So that way it's a thicker band to break through before it's a confirmed trade. So for example, we can consider these, right, false breakouts, right? And if we had a threshold of a multiplier of 2 or whatever, it will be this box that goes underneath and or above the band, right? So this is your moving average, but then there's a threshold here, which means price has to break through here to confirm it, right? Same thing down here. So it can be used as a band for a better and more reliable, trend following confirmation, trend line confirmation. So for example, when we have days that it's set up like today, where yesterday was very choppy, and we have, let's say a lot of liquidity, because I don't use that term because I'm not a smart money trader, but a lot of liquidity and a great setup such as this, right? We have this big range, and we're using these moving averages to confirm our signals. What happens is you can get these quick little fake outs. So like we got this sell signal when it broke the daily VWAP, but what do we know about any type of moving average? Because a VWAP is a moving average. So what do we know about moving averages? They confirm trend direction. They can act as a signal provider, right? And they're also dynamic support and resistance. So when we break a moving average, that is a break of support and resistance. What do we look for in breaks of support and resistance? The retest, right? So this is why I avoided this initial sell signal, besides the fact that this was the previous low as well. So when you're in a range, this is your pre-market range, yes, but this would have been a lot clearer and a lot more reliable for me if the break of that pre-market range wasn't also the first break of the trend of the daily VWAP, because the trade setup kind of resets itself, because now you want to look for that retest, right, and the confirmation. So for me, if the VWAP was above here already, if the VWAP was up here and we got that breakdown, this would have been a great setup. The only thing lacking in that setup is this is the previous low and we're ascending. You get what I mean? So you can see how some things can kind of contradict each other, and this is how I manually filter out my own trades, because I look at market structure in entirety. So if I know I'm getting a sell signal, but my sell signal is above the last previous low, I'm not too keen on it. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't take this sell signal. Then we saw that whole setup with the liquidity and everything above it. And then I see that we're bouncing off this daily VWAP. And when I back tested this, because I started paying attention to that daily VWAP a lot more, in terms of it being a really strong support and resistance, because that's your daily opening line, essentially acting like support, like a moving average, and is using volume. So when I see candles bouncing off of here, especially when it's the first break, right? When the first break of the VWAP, I'm like, this is a good entry point, because we've seen it multiple times on live where it will bounce off daily VWAPs or the weekly VWAPs. For example, this right here was a bounce off that weekly VWAP. It wicked through and then rejected. This is the weekly VWAP right here. And that's why I said that I'm actually just holding the trade, because I expected it for it to bounce. So the reason why I use VWAPs and not regular moving averages anymore is because they incorporate volume and they're a lot more reliable. And then I'm going to add the threshold, so that way it's nothing but more of a confirmed signal. Does that all make sense to you guys? I found downloading from an indicator video that I had a free buy sell indicator and used that indicator. It was so good, so I'm here now. But I'm generally a pure price action supply and demand trader. I got something for that coming very soon, by the way. So I'm super interested in the EAs and indicators that played nicely as well. Oh, I got something for you. It makes sense, Cocoon, man. This is how I get when I'm locked in, because I would not leave my desk. So like, I will be here in my cocoon, coding and shit, until the job is done. Got my coffee, I get all comfortable and shit. Like, I got a footrest, I got a foot massager, everything set up underneath this desk right now, so. Tell you what I got. I got it all, baby. I got a pure price action system, and I'm working on making that into an EA as well. But yeah, we got a pure supply and demand indicator in the works that will be incorporated into the lineup in the near future. Where you learn how to code? YouTube? Just to give you guys context, I'm a high school dropout. Got my GED. Went overseas to play professional basketball. And I learned everything that you hear me talk about through life and YouTube. And I don't have a problem reaching out to people I envy. So, you know, I reach out to a lot of companies. Like, this is company, it's a company called Zimmerman. And when I made Money Moves and Investments, I found their indicators, and they're so clean. They're really clean indicators. And this is before I knew any better. And I made a deal with them because, you know, it's for me to use their indicators, and I'll create their course videos and explaining them and stuff. And I did that, and then they will also make my first bot, which was my MM Lion bot. This is like a year and a half ago now, and I studied that code. And from that code, I was able to build on top of it. And then a year and a half later, it's night and day. I don't even look at that fucking code anymore. Like, it's irrelevant to me now. And also I have Julio, which is a 10 times better coder than I am. But I have Julio as well. So, and I look at the code from all of our indicators after he's done with them, and I study that. And then, yeah, like, ain't nobody fucking with us in this space. Code wise, this shit's ridiculous. So yeah, I have no trouble. I have no problem going to somebody I envy or whatever and asking them to teach me, or, you know, willing to work for free in order to learn. Like, I like learning shit that I'm interested in. So I think that's an important thing, especially, like, you know, just in life. You know, people ask for my advice a lot when it comes to, like, how do I do this, or how did you get into that? I'm like, well, who do you know in the space that you're interested in? Oh, I know this guy. Oh, do you know them personally? He's like, yeah, okay. What stops you from pulling up on them and just being like, I just want to be here, bro? You know what I'm saying? What do you need from me so I'm not a burden on you? You know what I'm saying? Throughout your day. I'll work for free. I'll be your assistant. You want some cup of coffee? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see how you move. I've learned a lot in business being around my dad's friends. Like, I'm around my dad as well, but my dad's friends, because, you know, my dad's my dad. You know what I'm saying? But watching his friends that I actually like, and I'm like, yo, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? He got a nice car. I like the way he holds himself. I like this, I like that. And I'll just watch them, and I would talk to him, and I'll ask questions, and I'd be pestering, because at the end of the day, if you don't live life to not only, you know, build yourself up, but help build other people up, and pass on information and knowledge and all these things, you have to be a living example of your own truth. So, you know, you guys see me in a cocoon right now because I'm hustling, I'm grinding, I'm putting in the hours, I'm coding and building this company up and making sure you guys have great tools. But once I feel like this isn't at a place where I'm actually content with what I have produced and everything is working, everyone's happy, everyone's making money consistently, the glow up is going to be completely different, because now I have time to be around people that I can continue to learn from and develop as a man and as a businessman and all this other shit. So, you know, you'd be surprised when people would hit me up just asking, you know, how to do certain things. I'm like, God, I'm still young too. But you get to certain places by being around the people you want to be like. And the big problem is a lot of people's egos stop them from becoming that. They're too scared to ask or feel some type of way to ask somebody, which is weird, because if you want to be like that person and and that person's accessible to you, you might as well just talk to them, right? And figure that shit out. Like, hey, bro, how'd you do that? 9 times out of 10, they'll tell you. Because people love talking about themselves. You asking somebody how they did something, they feel accomplished, and then they'll tell you the whole fucking story. So that was a little gem, or what I think is a gem to anyone that might find that information valuable. The fuck? Oh, shit. I am working on clearing old teachings on Forex and taking in what you teach. What is a good starting point? I find I keep trying to mix. Let me be delicate with this. All right, look. It depends what you're taught. Because you have to understand what I do, okay? Whatever you were taught in Forex probably wasn't wrong, okay? Meaning, a bullish engulfing on your chart is a bullish engulfing on my chart. So when someone teaches you, okay, draw a trend line and take bullish engulfings on breaks of swing highs and lows, blah, 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 right? And you find that confluence, all I do and all we do as a company, and I don't want to say all we do, but what we're very good at is coding it to rules, right? So I use Dyson as an example a lot of times. He gives me ideas on different strategies that he's seen or he tested, and I will look at it and be like, oh, okay, and then make an algo out of it and implement the rules. So, you know, a price action strategy that you have can be coded to do what you want it to do automatically. You know what I mean? Because even by the analysis I did right now, that is Forex basics. That is swing high, swing low. You know, here's your fib, here's the golden zone gap. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much did a smart money analysis just now, but the toolkit does that automatically. You get what I mean? So it's not about changing your trading ideology. The only difference between me and everybody else is, like Dyson, I'm mechanical. So once I find rules that work, I don't deviate from those rules. But that's the same thing as if you're a price action trader and or if you're an algorithm trader. The only difference is it's slightly easier being an algo trader because shit plots on the screen. So when I come here, I only follow what the algo tells me. And then when you get to a certain point, like obviously I'm at where I can be like, okay, I don't like that sell signal, I can avoid it based on basics of structure. So it's kind of like, it's not about you mixing it, it's the ideologies of the mentor you probably had before me. And for me, how I teach you guys is like, look, you guys know how I trade NASDAQ, 20 points high low, all these have to match, and the only way you're gonna get a buy or sell badge is if they all match, right? And then we take the signal. You know what I mean? But there's circumstances where the market would do something like this, and I'm like, don't like that one. I'm gonna wait for the opposite. And look, it works out. So it's kind of like and I dropped this in the general chat. Is what do the quotes say? Let me quote it directly. I caught it in the off-topic chat yesterday. I sent a thing. It says, when they say be disciplined, what they mean is find a system you can actually be disciplined with. And that's what being here is what I focus on. And that's based on the algos themselves. You get what I mean? They create discipline because they're rule-based systems. They're not regular buy and sell indicators like fucking Lux Algo and all these other guys. They only plot shit on the screen when certain criteria is met. So half the job is done for you. You get what I mean? Now you just have to follow it with proper money management. You know, are you gonna wake up during the times of, you know, what you want to trade and stuff like that? So it's not about, you know, mixing styles of trading. It's always going to be about discipline. Always. Because it doesn't matter what strategy you use if you don't have the discipline to follow it. Make sense? Or was that too drawn out? This coffee got me kicking. Some cocaine in that bitch. I'm still in this buy, by the way. Like I said, I'm holding. I think we're just having a conversation now. So I'll be on for like another 15, 20 minutes. And yeah, I think that's what I just want everyone to understand. It's if you come from a price action background, like yo, I read that and almost got mad. And then I saw JK. Bruh. Oh god. I was like, yo, bro, they're default. But yeah, it's like, if you come from a price action background, I make tools that does it automatically, and then you just follow your rules accordingly. The toolkit is my price action system at the moment. That's gonna get a serious upgrade, but it does everything for you automatically. If I put the toolkit on the chart, it's gonna plot the same analysis that I just did manually. You get what I mean? And it's just like, now I kind of follow that. So, it's that. All right. If you guys have any questions for me, now's the time. Okay, I'll probably be on for another 15, maybe 30 minutes. So while I'm here, talk to me. Because after this, I will be pretty much busy for the rest of the day. What I tell you about apologizing, bruh, just talk. Do I still do account flips like 200? I haven't in a month or so, 2 months. I'm kind of addicted to the big money right now. But I will. The problem is with account flips, it takes a lot of managing. You know what I'm saying? So How do we learn to skip signals? I just went over it. It's market structure. Just structure. For example, this sell signal I didn't like because of what I explained about the VWAP and the fact that we're in an ascending trend. You know, we might be in a major downtrend, but the current trend is, you know, low, touch, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously I have my confluences up here. So there was a lot of reasons why I skipped that signal. And it even goes back to what we learned about what if a previous day is trending, you know, etc., etc. So it's one of those that you will learn how to skip a signal once you really learn what your trading is moving. You know what I'm saying? I know how NASDAQ moves. I've been trading it since January consistently. So I've been trading it and I understand how it moves, when it moves, you know what I'm saying, why it moves, it does what it does. It rarely catches me off guard now, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, you know, I built consistency. So I know on top of my settings, when certain things don't match up, I can skip it, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's more volume. Like once it breaks 12,949, I really believe it's out of here. So, like once it breaks this screen line right here. It's not about the days anymore. I don't do the whole days of the week thing because I just pay attention, because we've seen days on Wednesdays where it just trends really well. I don't look at reversal days. It's either there's a volume day or no volume day. It's either it trended really well during London, so I can expect 9 times out of 10 New York session's gonna chop, just like what we've seen this week so far. You know what I mean? So that's what I pay attention to now. And that also just depends on the type of strategy you're trading. We're trend traders, so we trade the trends and we catch trends. Supply and demand traders, will look at reversals and shit like that because they're trading like one or two candlesticks at a time. You know what I mean? So it's different. I know guys that come here coming from, my man like Doyle, and he trades fucking supply and demand one candle at a time. You know what I mean? Setups that way. And he's nice with it. But they come here and they're like, your setups is different. Like, yeah, because I catch trends. You know what I mean? And what catching trends allows you to do is take a small amount of capital and grow it as long as you're holding it for the duration of the trend, right? Because you're catching distance. You know what I mean? And then once you get to the point where you can risk a little bit more, you can risk more while catching distance. And it's just allowing you to do that. So it's just like different setups have different ideologies. Reversal Wednesdays is usually for people that are trading a supply and demand setup or break and retest setup, shit like that. Not to say it's incorrect, but if you're here, you get what I mean? If you're here, we don't look at that because it's either going to be trending or not trending, volume, no volume. Next week, when the official are you going to make more presets for other pairs? Yes. And there's going to be a few other things that I will implement into the EA. If you guys held, you're in profit. Yo, guys, I'm on track to have my biggest day ever on the live account. Not a funded account. If this hits 30K, I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh, guys. Yo, bro. Yo, my nigga. Yo. Just had my biggest day ever. And we're about to hit take profit on the EA. And you can see it just closed out. Take profit 1 on the EA. I worked my ass off, bro. Yo, my nigga. Oh, God. TP2 hit if you held the trade from earlier, right? If your break even didn't get hit, your TP2 hit obviously for 50 points. So if we measure out from this buy signal, which was entered here, to here, you're technically 82 points in profit. If you got hit to break even, right? And then you re-entered again, if you ask me, right? You're still, like, say you entered on the break here, you're 70 points in profit. You know what I mean? So, but again, I think I'm going to be holding until the end of the session. I'm going to close out at the end of the session. This is ridiculous. I can't stop looking at my screen. Yo, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. I know the EA guys, I haven't changed my settings. You guys are in profit, okay? You guys are making money right now. So, this is stupid, bro. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Fuck. I think we're about to hit TP again. The EA, so you can watch it. About to hit take profit on the EA. The bottom two. It's one of the bottom two that's going to close out. Oh, it's wicking at the moment. It's pushing back up. Yo, guys. I can chop it to get the EA to work because it hasn't been taking no trades for me. I took the trades myself, and now I see it. It could be a few different things, whether it be account size, right? What I would say is check the journal. Go into the MetaTrader 5 on the bottom. Underneath where all your trade management is, it says experts in journal. Go to journal and see if there's any errors. Yo. Prop maybe. Um, did you guys change any of the settings? Yeah, because even, I mean, he says using a VPS, but, you know, it could be simple shit like having the algo trading on. If you change any of the settings, those filters are going to, you know what I mean, change the trade. So it's kind of like, if you have the chop, I don't have the chop filter on. So it's like, there's that. You know what I mean? If you put the chop filter on, it's probably waiting to get out of the trade. And then after that, it has to confirm another 20-point move on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that shit. Has to confirm another entry outside the chop filter and stuff. So. I'm starting a trading funded plus prop from next week. They way better than my 4 or FTMO. Send me the website. See if they have a demo. Okay. If they do, I'll sign up for it and I'll make sure I put it into the EA. If they do not have a demo, what I'm going to need from you is you need to send me the watch list in terms of how it works, or just send me your login. Okay, send me the login to the trading account. I won't take any trades, but that will allow me to see the watch list and understand the contract sizing of the broker that they use, so I could put it into the EA. So you have that, Kellen. Yeah, for David and all you guys, we have this, I guess, set a time and figure out why yours is not working. You know, if you guys have used the most recent files, like, I mean that you, like, since Monday, then you guys should be straight. All right. If you guys see another TP2 is about to hit on the EA. Come on. Oh, it's rejecting right there. That's crazy. Come on. You know you want to. You know. I'm always getting tired. I think it's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna buy all day, but it is gonna buy. Like I said, it has to create a new. It's definitely gonna break. It's definitely gonna break pretty much 13. It's gonna break 13 for a fact. I think it can go to yesterday's daily close, which is all the way up here to 1306, 13070. Let's just say that. Let's see if you guys can catch the take profit being hit live. It's one of the bottom two. The top three are my manual entries. The bottom two are the EA. One take profit was already hit, and come on, it's right there, right there. It's like wicking right at the fucking line. That's crazy. Just push through, bro. This would be a great way to end the live. Just hit TP live for me. Please explain why VPS using Windows says any different than running the EA on your own personal Windows PC. It isn't. I said that for people that have Mac. All right. Yep, there goes my take profit being hit. So that's take profit 2 from the EA being hit. All right. You guys can see here. All right. Damn, that's crazy, bro. It's not. It's the VPS is really made for Mac users, people that have Mac and want to trade the EA. The EA wasn't working on the Mac, but if you already have a PC, it should be working perfectly fine. You just gotta make sure you have everything in the right place. You have to make sure that you're using the new files that have the names corrected in the indicators folder. You have to make sure that the EA files in the experts tab. Make sure that you follow the instructions in the tools to allow DLL imports and allow algorithmic trading. And then also disable the rest of them, because if you switched out or you went to a different symbol, it deactivates the EA. Some of you are deactivating the EA and not even knowing you're doing so. Make sure your risk management makes sense. If you have a $500 account and you put the volume at a standard, it's obviously not going to trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's shit. All right, so it is 8:30. We've been on this live for 2 hours now. So I think, we made some money, right? And I just had my biggest day ever. So I'm going to go and cry and enjoy the fuck out of this. This is my profit currently, guys. All right, and I'm going to let it run. And I'll let you guys know in the chat what today ended up being. So yeah, hit me up in the Discord. Any new people that have been on this live, welcome. I do these lives quite often. Join the Discord, see what we're about. The signals chat has also been hitting, guys. So, if you've been waiting for the signals chat is working. It's Forex, indices, crypto, TP1 hit on Euro USD, TP3 hit on Euro USD. On indices, we're doing indices live. TP2 hit on the NASDAQ trade. Crypto, TP1 hit on Ethereum. These are based on the 15-minute time frame as well. I don't have the stocks running at the moment, and then gold I don't have running at the moment. So we have the Forex, indices, and crypto running, and then I'm going to be setting up the London session signals as well. So it's working, all right? Wait, so you take the signals in the channel? These are the same signals, guys. Same signals. It's the Sigma algo that's sending the signals to the signals chat. All right, so it's the Sigma algo sending it all automatically. So it's that. So we have the Forex signals, you have the indices, you have crypto. I'm working on the presets now, because the V2 is going to be coming out pretty soon. So I'd rather not, waste too much time coming up with presets when the V2 is gonna come out, and that's the one that's gonna have presets, and it's gonna be the same yet different strategy, because it's gonna have different ways of filtering. It's gonna have different shit in it, right? So I got some shit for y'all. Trust me, I got some shit. There's gonna be soon. We're gonna offer 3 different types of EAs: the Sigma, a scalping EA, and a swing trader EA. So there's gonna be 3 different EAs you guys can choose from and utilize. Then the copy trader is gonna go back live, based on the EAs. So this whole company is about to do a turnaround very soon. So I suggest if you guys haven't renewed your membership, do it, because yesterday's price is not going to be today's price when that comes into fruition. So I suggest you guys get grandfathered in and maintain that. Resend your token, because when I told you to send your token, I only fixed one chat, and by the time you already sent it, I was finished with the rest of them. Send it again. It should add you to the rest. All right, I'm gonna jump off. You guys know, love you to fucking death. Depending on what London session looks like, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right.